Hello my YouTube beauties and welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to do another wear test Wednesday, and today I'm going to do it on the e.l.f. Acne Fighting Foundation. I have this in the shade Porcelain. There are 6 shades in this range, so not that many to choose from. Unfortunately, this is $6. The e.l.f. website says, treat your skin with full coverage that fights blemishes. This lightweight formula is infused with salicylic acid, witch hazel, camphor, tea tree, and soothing aloe. Enjoy healthier skin with every use. That's really exciting because I use tea tree and witch hazel on my face every single day. It's in my cleanser. So I'm a big fan of tea tree, not a huge fan of salicylic acid. I don't think it really does a whole lot for me. However, that's nice that it says full coverage, lightweight. I'm all about that. If you are new to Wear Test Wednesdays, it is where I will wear a drugstore or high-end foundation for about 10 hours, see how it does, and then come back at the end of the day and share my thoughts with you guys. If you are interested in seeing my thoughts on this e.l.f. Acne Fighting Foundation, then just keep watching. So far I'm getting about medium coverage. Definitely not full coverage. Seeing if it is buildable though. Which it looks like it is buildable. Hopefully it doesn't oxidize because it's already a little dark for me. Right away it is pretty dewy. It's not matte by any means. I'm going to add a little more to this section right here. I'm liking how it's looking so far with a sponge. I can still see my pores and I can still see some redness peeking through right here, but it's not bad. So let's go in on the other side. Oh yeah, it does oxidize. If you can see, I put some more right there, and underneath it is where the existing foundation was on my hand, and it is already starting to oxidize. Great. I'm taking the Morphe M439. This has just been my go-to foundation brush lately. I feel like it's the only one that works for me. See, when I apply it, it's so much lighter than what it's looking like over here. I don't know yet if I'm getting lighter coverage with a brush or with a sponge. I've been liking patting my foundation in with a brush a little more than swiping or going in circles like this. I feel like it just takes the product off. It looks pretty similar on both sides. I can't really tell if one's more dewy or if one adds more coverage, but I am going to try and add a little more right here. This doesn't feel like a lightweight foundation. I can tell that I'm wearing something. Alright, I'm liking the coverage so far. It looks pretty good. I'm gonna have to go blow my nose, and then I'm gonna have to redo my nose. Oh, that's the worst. So I am just going back in and touching up my nose. I do see it starting to crease on my forehead, but not bad. I don't know. Maybe I'm getting a little better coverage with a brush. And actually, this section of my chin right down here, this is like the worst part of my skin. It always seems to be textured down there. I don't know what is going on. Hopefully I didn't get foundation on my shirt. I don't exactly know why right here is the textured spot of my face. It just always is. And this foundation is making it look really smooth, which is good because the Wet n Wild foundation, I really like the coverage and how it looks in photos, but it accentuates this so bad and I can't even look at myself with it. It bothers me so much. So far I really like it. I can still see my pores and it does feel a little heavy on the skin. And it's still staying a little bit dewy. So we'll see after I set it. I'm going to use, again, the RCMA No Color Powder because it's not mattifying. So it's not supposed to change how the foundation wears throughout the day. Okay, so I'm going to go do the rest of my makeup and I'll be right back. And we'll see if my thoughts have changed. Oh my gosh, look how much I have gone through this primer. I am down to here. That's a problem because I really like this primer, as you can tell. Okay, so I don't even know how this eye look happened. It just started getting super dark and really intense, and then this is what we ended up with, but I actually kind of like it. It's just kind of intense for like a daytime look, but that's okay. I'll just rock the dark look today. Yeah, it'll be fine. I am done with my makeup today, and you can see this is not my color. This foundation is definitely too beige for me, and my skin is a little bit more olive, so the tone is just kind of off. So I don't know how I feel about that. It's the lightest shade, so I wish that it was lighter and that it wasn't so beige toned. We'll just figure it out. I just wish I wasn't wearing my hair up today, because then you can totally see the line. Might have to bronze. We'll figure it out. This is how my skin looks with the foundation set and with other products on top of it. And I like the way that it looks. I'm just not a fan of the tone of it. I don't know. I just, once I set it, it did stay matte, which is really nice, and it doesn't look super heavy or cakey on my skin. I do wish I got a little bit more coverage right here. I mean, this one right here looks okay, but on this side, I feel like you can still see my acne a little bit. However, I like the way that it looks on the rest of my skin. Like right here on my cheeks looks really smooth, my forehead looks really smooth, and it doesn't look cakey or heavy at all. So yeah, I am actually really happy with overall how this looks on my skin. I'll just have to see if different lighting makes this shade look different than on my skin, because I'm hoping that, I don't know, it doesn't oxidize a whole lot more. It's just so not my shade right now. I am going to go on throughout my day, go to my internship. We are doing a tasting for desserts later today, so that'll be super fun. For the wedding stuff. I will check in later. I know in my last video I did like a 14-hour wear test. This might be very, very similar, because I do have long days when I go to my internship, so we'll just see how long I wear it for. So I will check back in a little bit. I forgot a few things. I forgot to do a close-up version of my skin, and I forgot to tell you what products I use, so I'm going to do that really quick. Here is what my skin looks like. This is the side with the sponge. Then here is the forehead. My nose looks pretty good. And that's the other side of my face. So yeah, it's looking really good right now. I really like it. So then quickly, the products that I used this Tarte Rainforest of the Sea concealer on my eyes, and then I used this matte St. Lucia bronzer and blush like last video, because I really like this. And I used the Smashbox Spotlight palette in Pearl. I mixed these two shades together. I used the Morphe 35K palette. It's like the cool tone one. I used this palette primarily on my eyes. It's this shade and this shade, and the rest of the dark colors, because I don't know exactly how this happened. So that's everything that I used in this video. Yes, I will check in a little bit. Hey guys, so I just wanted to come on here and give you an update on how I am liking the foundation. It is so awkward filming outside, because I feel like all my neighbors are just watching me sit here and film. I wanted to give you a quick update on how my foundation is doing. It is almost 4 o'clock. I just got home from my internship. I just wanted to say I don't like this foundation. I'm already ready to take it off, and it's only been like 8 hours. I will do a close-up and zoom you guys in to see my skin, but it's not looking good. My skin is super oily. Like, it did not control my oil at all. I'm having to wear a scarf because the color match is so off and it is oxidized. I am having to keep my scarf on because my face does not match my neck at all. Kind of disappointed with this foundation. I thought it was going to be super great considering it had tea tree oil and witch hazel in it, but it's just not working for me. I feel like it's separating a lot on my chin already, and I'm just kind of ready to take this foundation off. But here is what my skin is looking like so far. You can see, like, on my cheeks, it is breaking up so badly. my cheeks look okay, but on my nose and stuff, like right here around my nose, it is looking really bad. Same on this side. My chin, it is almost all the way off my chin, and it's just breaking up. I have really, really bad lines, like indents and creasing in my forehead. Not a fan of that. So yeah, I'm just gonna have to go powder. I can't really hold off on powdering too much longer because I feel like it just looks really, really bad. I am off. We are going to go do a tasting here for desserts here in a little bit for the wedding stuff, so that should be super fun. But I'm just not looking forward to really being around people because I don't want to show them this bad foundation. It's always awkward when you're doing foundation reviews and it's a bad one and you're just like, I promise, normally my makeup looks a lot better than this. It's not looking good, so I am just going to try and tough it out for the... I'm going to have to keep this foundation on through the dessert tasting, so that sucks. But once I get home after that, I'm taking it off because I just don't think that it looks good. It does not do well with my skin, and I don't think I would wear this again. And there's no shade lighter, so I'm not able to wear this the majority of the year when I am fairer. So yeah, that kind of sucks. Yeah, I don't even think I'm gonna do another check-in. I might just end it here because I don't think my impression is gonna get any better, and I'm just not happy with it in general. Give this video a thumbs up if you are enjoying this series. I will have a new foundation, a new drugstore foundation for you guys next week. I hope you guys have a good rest of your day, and I will see you guys in my next video. I can't hold my phone with one hand. Bye.